Coming up on DETV's Good Morning Wilmington Live. The woman behind the stage, CEO and founder of Gable Music Ventures, Gayle Dillman stops by the plaza to talk about this weekend's Wilmo Rock Circus at the Queen. And viral sensation and Delaware Country Recording Artist, Jovon Newman stops by to perform his new hit single, Certified. Tune in Monday, February 13th at 10 a.m., right here on DETV.
Good morning, Wilmington. What's going on? I'm your main man, Big Ivy, talking to town, Mr. DETV-CH, and I'm here accompanied with my lovely co-host on this wonderful, wonderful pre-Valentine's Day.
Vincenza. Good morning, Wilmington, and good morning, Ivan.
Good morning, Vincenza. How are you?
I'm well. I love this day because actually February 13th is dubbed Galentine's Day.
Who else and I, we was talking about Valentine's Day, and like it's a gal's thing.
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
a woman's. It's
It's
not even a holiday. Is it a holiday?
Oh yes, it's a holiday. It's celebrating love. I love that. It's one of my favorite holidays, but I know that so many people have so many different opinions about Valentine's Day, but because, you don't just celebrate love one day.
Right.
You celebrate it every day.
Okay.
And I do agree with that, but let's play it up a little bit more for Valentine's Day. But let's happy Galentine's Day, everyone.
There you go. Is that the reason for the beautiful pink?
Do you like this?
I love it.
I've been saving this outfit just for this day too, because I knew that Monday was going to fall on Galentine's Day and I had to play it up.
I hear you.
Thank you.
So what plans do you have for Valentine's Day?
So I will be working at the restaurant all day.
Okay.
Because in the restaurant industry, Valentine's Day is considered to be the second busiest holiday. I think Mother's Day is the busiest for all restaurants, but Valentine's Day will be very busy at V&M Bistro. So we're very grateful for that and all the reservations that we have and everyone that's joining us for this special occasion. But even just all week long, I think because Valentine's Day is falling on a Tuesday, I think everyone's celebrating it kind of all week long or even the weekend prior. So we're just gearing up for that.
I know that's right.
Yes. What are you doing?
Well, after the show, I'm flying to Miami, taking my family to Miami for just lunch and dinner, and then I'll be right back on Wednesday for work.
Really? Well, I mean, knowing you, it wouldn't surprise me if you did that.
Hey, I'll stream in live like, hey, it's hot as hell down here.
Live from Miami. I'm sure Maddie's excited.
I love Maddie. She's all, for a 9-year-old, this world is so exciting.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Where we try to protect them, they are just trying to do everything freaking possible. So with that, this weekend, how was your weekend? But most of all, how was Sunday?
Super Bowl Sunday. So, I know. Listen, we should still be very proud for our Eagles.
We are.
Very proud. It was such a good ride. Really, it was. I mean, the game, I thought it was good football.
Right.
If you appreciate the sport, you appreciate the game, the festivities, just the whole. I mean, it was a production from beginning to end, and a shout out to the music director, Adam Blackstone. He was the music director for the Super Bowl halftime show starring Rihanna, our girl Riri.
When you talk about production, let me tell you something. I sat there with my mouth on the floor the entire production, because I'm not looking at it as to be entertained. I'm looking at it as a producer. And I'm sitting there like, yo, she is performing in the middle of the air.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
In the middle of the air.
You have to have an appreciation for that and respect that.
Pregnant.
She was
Pregnant.
Exactly. She just had a baby. She has another one on the way.
Right.
To put yourself through all that, endure all that. I mean, just the hours building up to the performance, practicing, getting ready, working with so many people, coming together for this live performance, which is truly an honor for her. I appreciate it. I'm a Riri fan, so I appreciated all the classic songs by Rihanna, but also just the overall production. Adam Blackstone, if you don't know who he is, you should Google him. We actually were very very, very fortunate to have him here on Good Morning Wilmington last year. So Ivan and I were able to interview Adam, and we were very excited to meet him, but also very excited for his career. I mean, just to be able to be a part of such a huge production. Huge. One of the most popular productions probably
in all history.
It's big.
And let's stay there for a minute, because there's a couple productions in Super Bowl history that we are all excited of. That was Marvin Gaye. That was Michael Jackson. That was Prince. And that was Janet Jackson, even with the mishap. We love you, Janet. But when Riri hit that air, I was like, what the hell? Look, do we have clips of it? Do we have clips of it? If we don't, just YouTube it. Because NFL are very picky over their footage. Anyway,
well,
so I met Adam when we both was at the very beginning of our career. Well, he was always ahead, but at church, at Faith City Church. And so when I called him, he was like, "Yeah, I'll be right over. Just let us know." But shout out to him. He was also the music director of the Oscars last year, and he told me he was going to do. And in the interview, he told me he was going to do the Super Bowl this year. So many successes for him. And he had an album that just came out not too long ago that I believe was like #1. So check Adam Blackstone out, and his album is I think it's called Legacy. Totally awesome guy.
Excellent. Oh gosh. All right. Well, Ivan, on top of everything that you're doing, just to kind of shift gears a little bit, you've been very busy. Gifting. Remember we talk about how every guest that comes on the show, they're capeless superheroes. Well, I think just through our experience of meeting so many people, Ivan and the crew here at DETV had to create the DETV Awards. I mean, I'm sure it was very hard to select one winner, but I'm sure that they were very grateful. So Ivan actually had the opportunity to go out in the community and actually deliver the plaques for the 2022 DETV Awards. So I believe we have a video for that.
We have a video?
Let's check out this video.
Y'all made a video? So this is gonna be awesome. The DETV Awards, Best Nonprofit, Ashley Christopher. So we're gonna go upstairs and see her real quick. I know, like working here at DETV has many things to be proud of. But one of the most is like when we can do anything for the community, right? We're here for the community, by the community. We're the voice of the community. And when we did those awards were actually, it was like a People's Choice Awards. The people chose, where they go, and they voted the best bar, which was Docklands, the best small business, which was Carry My Own Weight, Serena's Soul Food down on the waterfront.
Oh yes, shout out to Serena.
Shout out to Serena. That she went best restaurant, and Ashley was best nonprofit. Richard Raw was best artist. Now it meant something to me because, and we all went down there. Who else was it? It was Brandon, it was Kaylin, it was my girl Najee, the producer of this wonderful show. When we traveled, but it changed us because people were so happy to see us in the hood. And we're walking in South Bridge, and dudes are like, "Yo, Ive, I miss your dad," or "Ive, how's your mom?" And it was just the love that we get when we're out and about. But man, we went to Serena's, and I think, was it Serena's that really did it for us? Okay, like we went there, and the whole, first of all, she had a line like damn near out the door, right?
That's so good to hear.
And we present her with the award, and the crowd just erupts with like an emotional applause, man. And we all walked out of there like, yo, what are we doing? Like, it was like.
You did the right thing.
Yeah.
You did the right thing.
Did you get that feeling?
That's a beautiful,
Did you,
beautiful
Brandon?
feeling.
It was like, oh my gosh, we got something here. We are tapped in, tuned on, and for the community.
Yes.
And you can see how my passion speaks. But yeah, it was.
love
wait till
that.
next year. Wait till next year.
Right,
but,
right. And keep in mind that the awards were chosen by the people. So yes, DETV implemented these awards, which I thought was such a great idea to be able to recognize and honor so many people in the community. But stay tuned for 2023.
Oh, girl, wait till this year. This year's going to be insane because we said we have to do this every month leading up to the big gala. And, you know, and speaking, and let's transition real quick, you know, giving back. We always want to give back, right?
Yes,
we always want to take a look at our nonprofits. And right now, we have Chris Bruce here to talk about one of Delaware's biggest giving days, and that's Do More 24. Chris Bruce, what's up, brother?
I'm just excited to be here in the plaza. I love that, by the way, the plaza, right? We love that. Thanks for DETV for having us on. Christopher Bruce, Mr. Delaware Gives. And yeah, we're talking about Delaware's largest giving day. It's coming up March 2nd and 3rd. You can learn all about it at domore24de.org. There are 500 or so nonprofits participating in this from all over the state of Delaware. Last year we raised $2.67 million. I know we raised the bar pretty high, but we're going to be coming at it.
That's a lot of money, man.
We didn't mess around.
That's amazing.
And we're on there 24 hours. I'm literally on streaming the whole time. We have a broadcast going on, so love to have you guys pop in and say hi about that. But at the very least, get on there, domore24de.org. You're going to learn all about the live stream. We're going to be talking to the nonprofit leaders, politicians, people from all over Delaware in our community that are making big things happen, making our communities better, making them stronger. It's really what it's all about. We even had donations all over the country, all over the world, and it's just crazy to see everybody come together making it happen. It's one of the best days of the year.
That's what's up, man. First of all, how the hell did you stay up all night?
Yeah.
I remember I was calling and checking up on you, man, and he was on the couch, laid back with his feet up. Do More 24 Give.
Man, it was crazy. So the first year I did, this will be the third year I've hosted the 24-hour live stream. Last year I learned a little bit. I got a little bit of a nap going in, just a quick one, little power nap, and I carried through nice and strong. It was great. And you know, we're going to be doing a lot. We're going to be checking in. We've got a couple really cool widgets on the website where we're going to be able to see where the donations are coming in from, right? So it's like those political maps where you see, oh, Missouri, they chipped in. Oh, Mississippi, where you at? We don't see you on the board yet, right? So if you guys know somebody around the country, you're going to want to be texting them, letting them know about Do More 24, that they're going to gear up and get ready March 2nd and 3rd to get on and fill that board up. We want to light it up blue, showing that support and all that love as we talk about here, right? On Galentine's Day, I hear you. And I almost wore that same jacket, so Vincenza, I'm actually glad I didn't, because it was
I think you could rock pink just as well.
It was a quick choice.
That's a whole, Bruce, that's a whole nother show, bro.
No doubt. Well, listen, I'm not here to judge, but I am here to promote Do More 24 Delaware, which you can find all about at domore24de.org. It is absolutely Delaware's largest giving day, and this year we're trying to raise the bar even higher to support all the wonderful nonprofits that make Delaware the best state there is.
Awesome. Cool. Chris, thank you so much for
Chris.
joining us here at Good Morning Wilmington, and good luck. And I'm sure we will continue to give updates here on the plaza as the weeks unfold, building up to this big day. Thank you again for joining us.
Hey, my pleasure. Hey, have a great show.
You too. Thanks, brother.
At
Appreciate
the plaza.
You, man. On the plaza. Love it, love it, love it.
Oh my gosh. Well, speaking of Valentine's Day, I have a little gift for you.
The goat?
I had to.
Oh, shoot,
I had
Vincenzo.
to. I was like, well, you know what?
Oh,
this
God.
is definitely Ivan. Ivan, you're the goat around here.
Thank
Really?
You,
oh my gosh,
my
of
girl.
course.
This is my girl.
Of course, of course. Just a little something you can share with Maddie if you'd like, or you can just keep it for yourself or share it with everyone here. But I felt, man, he's the goat of DETV.
I appreciate you.
For real.
Oh my gosh.
I saw that and I was like, I had to give it.
and I didn't get you anything.
That's okay, because I've read up a little bit about Valentine's Day, and it's actually quite interesting. Valentine's Day, you would think that all the guys out there are spending all the money. It's actually the ladies out there spend the most money on this day. Yes, we're known for actually purchasing the most chocolates, the gifts. Yes, you would think it would be the opposite, but I saw the statistic. Actually, we love giving cards, chocolates, little gifts, little thoughts, and just as a, maybe just as a recommendation to everyone that's tuning in, if you would like to celebrate this day or this week, even you don't even have to have if you don't have a main squeeze in your life, you just want to maybe share the love with everyone around you or everyone in your circle. It takes nothing to get a piece of paper and make your own cards.
There you go.
I'm all about it. Sometimes those are the best ones, when you make your own little card to give to someone just to cheer them up or make their day extra special. Make sure you take that time to do it. It could be a small thought, but might as well spread the love.
I love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is about to make a big brother cry. All right. The Delaware Contemporary is having an art party next Saturday, February 25th. Still in time for Valentine's Day. More information can be found at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you check that out. I'm going to try to go there. I think Maddie would like that. I'm going to get her involved in a lot more arts and music stuff.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in the performing arts. And speaking of the performing arts, we have a phenomenal show for everyone today, because it's really showcasing the performing arts and all of the music, the talent that we have here in Delaware. Our first guest is Gayle Dillman. She's the CEO and founder of Gable Music Ventures. She's also here with Natalie Antonov. They're here to talk about the Wilmo Rock Circus, which is being held at the Queen February 18th. We'll talk more details. Don't go anywhere on that one. And then last but not least, another special treat for everyone. Oh, yes.
Wait, and before you introduce him, right? Okay. So we put it out there. We put it out there on the promos, right? And everyone was going insane.
Yes.
This brother here, boy. Look, he gonna need a couple Grammys.
Well, here's the thing. It's actually a group.
Oh,
a group of 5.
Okay.
Yes.
I saw it on which one we just had. Okay,
right.
It's a group of 5.
So it's a group of 5, but we have three of the members here on the plaza today, which we're very excited. It's called 13 South. We have Jovon Newman, Dan Hamilton, and Juwan Alexander.
Nice.
So excited for that. Right. And also a special performance. So.
Are they performing?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't go anywhere.
All right.
We'll be right back.
All right, we'll be right back. Good morning, Wilmington.
Coming up, Gable Music Ventures' own Gayle Dillman.
DETV has been Delaware's premium provider of creative digital and broadcasting solutions that bridges communities and connects people. We create great stories for all audiences. We deliver independent news throughout Delaware. We are digital platform innovators. And we develop marketing and sales solutions so you can stay connected to your audience. Now, why do we do what we do here on DETV? We do it because we care. So, keep watching and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Remember, DETV, online, on air, on time.
Still searching for cheap gas prices? Dump the pump and ride DART. You can DART to your destination for only $4 all day. Let DART do the driving while you enjoy our free Wi-Fi available on all buses statewide. While scrolling through your favorite apps, don't forget to download DART's free transit app for real-time bus information and enjoy the convenience of contactless fare payment through DART Pass. So what are you waiting for? Dump the pump and try transit. Visit dartfirststate.com or call 1-800-652-DART.
Government doesn't make a move without an agenda, some type of plan. The problem is we haven't been on the agenda. Sometimes we're overlooked. Sometimes our interests aren't the interest of those in power. I'm your host, Kerwin Gaines, on DETV's new show, The Agenda. We're going to do our best to ensure that you, Delawareans, are knowledgeable about what's going on in the Assembly. Federal government, local government, it doesn't matter. We're going to do our best to ensure that folks that make the agenda on a daily basis have to answer for it. Let them explain what they're doing. If it affects you, it's on the agenda.
Welcome back to Good Mornings. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome back to Good Morning Wilmington. First of all, the Plaza is a woman who is no stranger to DETV or our amazing friendship. She is the CEO of this beautiful first state, Gable Music Ventures, and she's here with Natalie Antonov. Here on the Plaza. Ladies, thank you so much. And Gayle, it has always been a freaking great. It's about to come out. It's about to come out. It's always been It's always been a freaking pleasure, Gayle, to be with you.
You are my heart.
Oh, same here.
Same my heart. Thank
oh
you.
my gosh.
Thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah,
welcome back to the Plaza.
Thank you.
I mean, you're always so busy.
Yeah.
But before we dive into the event and everything that you do, I think it's important that we share with our viewers, because we do have new viewership now.
Every day.
Which we love since last time you were on the show.
Yeah.
So why don't you share with all of us a little bit about who you are, and then tell us about Gable Music Ventures.
I will. Thank you so much. And Ivan, I can't from the bottom of my heart always. This is Natalie, who is my wingman here, wingwoman. Gable Music Ventures started about 12 years ago, and we started by promoting original music in Delaware.
Nice.
So what we do is we book a lot of summer series, a lot of different curated musical events. Our biggest event that we do is the Ladybug Music Festival, which will be June 2nd, so mark that on your calendar. But we are very proud that we're bringing back this particular event, Wilmo Rock Circus, which started with Gable in the very early days down at the riverfront. We did it as a pop-up event, and it was so successful we brought it to the Queen, and then we took a few years off from it. We concentrated on other things like Ladybug Festival at the time. So we're really excited that we have Low Cut Connie coming to headline this event. Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
And I'm gonna rewind, because if you never checked out Ladybug, it is an amazing, I love the name alone. It's just Ladybug. And it's all women performers throughout the streets of Market Street.
And it's a big event.
And it's a huge event.
Oh yes, it attracts so many people from all around, not just the state of Delaware.
Right,
all around.
Right. It's a magnet for all kinds of people to come and visit Delaware now. So.
And Wilmo Rock Circus has been, like you said, I remember when it first opened up down on the waterfront, and to watch things grow, it is like the meaning of life. And this right here. So who else can we expect from Wilmo Rock Circus?
I'm going to let Natalie take it from here. She's better at this.
All right, so I'm going to have to cheat and look.
Go ahead.
I
No worries.
That's all right.
We have Low Cut Connie, as Gayle mentioned.
From
really
Philadelphia.
Excited about them.
Right.
Sweet Lizzie Project from Nashville, Cuba originally, via Nashville. American Trappist, Philly. We have the Collingwood, Monty, Gunpowder Milkshake, Genesis Z and the Black Mambas, Pawn Shop Roses, Lauren and the Homewreckers, the Side Chicks, and the Last Word.
Wow.
It's 11 bands.
It sounds like a whole breakup letter, right?
Right? You can make a song out of it. Actually pretty good.
But that's what's up, though. You got all these acts. How many days is it over? Is it one day, or is it?
It's just 5 hours. 5 hours. 5 hours.
Just
So
5 hours.
doors are at 5, and the show starts at 6.
Okay.
So we're by 10 or 11.
Yeah, we're doing this in partnership with the Queen. So
Okay.
we have both the upstairs stage and the downstairs stage. So people can come in and they can walk between floors and go experience whichever band they want. We'll have some food, and it's one of the cool things that we're doing is that we actually partnered up with Wilmington Alliance and the Kitchen Collective, and 2 of the women there that started their own businesses will be providing food.
Oh, that's amazing.
So we're really trying to keep it homegrown.
Oh, I love that.
And that's been like the center point of the cornerstone of Gable Music Ventures is homegrown music, and that people can every walks of life can enjoy, correct?
Absolutely. We do a lot of community events, and we think music is important for everyone to experience.
Right.
And music puts you in the present moment, puts you in that present tense.
So true.
And we're really proud. I mean, I couldn't do it without Joe Trainer, who's not here, by the way, and this was his original idea like 12 years
Shout
ago.
out to Trainer.
And Natalie, who just conceptualizes it and pulls it all together. I mean, it really takes a village, but we're really proud of the work we do.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Tickets. Let's talk about tickets. How do people get tickets?
Yeah, that's on you, Natalie.
You can go to the Queen's website directly. You could go to gablemusicventures.com. They're both available there. $35 for GA.
Okay.
And $70 for VIP.
Oh, nice.
Right,
Yes.
right. I was checking out all the information. Those
Right.
VIP tickets looked really enticing
Yes.
because you get that additional access to the top level and some, I guess you would say,
You
some
get a
drink
seat.
and,
Yes.
and a better seat and whatnot. So definitely check
She said you
out.
get a seat.
You get a seat.
You get a seat
If you want. But
which
you
is
won't be, 'cause
nice.
You'll be dancing.
5 hours is a
Right.
long time, but you're right, you might be dancing the whole time. So that's the beauty of attending an event like this, because you're probably going to be on your feet the whole time enjoying the event, dancing and interacting and enjoying the live performance. So why don't we go back a little bit, because I really want to talk about the partnerships that you have with, that you probably would like to mention, building up to the Wilmo Rock Circus. Why don't you explain a little bit about that?
Well, the first and most important one is our partnership with the Queen.
Okay.
That's been a venue that has gone through a number of changes over the years.
Yes.
And I think that it is important that the more we learn to collaborate and work with each other, I think the more successful our events can be.
Right.
And I think that's a really important partnership for us.
Right.
We're going to be doing Ladybug Festival on that block as well. So
Right.
again, we'll be working with them.
Right.
Okay.
Other partnerships, Wilmington Alliance, for instance, being able to use the local women to come in
Right.
and produce the food for this event is really key.
Yeah.
We also have a really cool little sponsorship with Eargasm. They provided a bunch of earplugs for everyone, because it is
Right.
going to be loud.
Right.
It is going to be loud.
Let's talk about, and this is for the people everyone out there. Your contribution, Gayle, as Gable Music Ventures, to the growth of Wilmington. How have you seen it? Like your contribution. What is your contribution?
Well, thank you, first of all, for recognizing that. That's really special and important. When we started the business, there really wasn't a music scene. There was nothing going on.
Right.
And so we would do these little pop-up events down on Market Street and Lower Market Street. And maybe 4 people would show up, and I'd sit in the bathroom and go, oh my God. And I'd be like, what am I doing? What am I doing? But eventually it started to take hold. And so I really feel like Gable has helped to establish Wilmington as a real market, as a market for music, especially in the original market scene. So while we're in a little bit of the shadow of Philadelphia, not so much in Baltimore, we are creating our own identity here.
Right.
And I like to think that I had something to do with
Right.
that.
Right.
Really trying to elevate people to understand that they can perform here in Wilmington, that people will come and see them.
Right.
We have 11 bands on this lineup. There's a lot of musicians.
Yeah.
Right.
And a lot of musicians rely on people to buy tickets, come out, buy their merch, listen to them,
Yeah.
follow them. So this is our way of supporting that business economy as well. The
Right.
creative economy is what drives everything else.
Right.
Agree.
Without music, art, and all of the arts,
Right.
the business economy just won't thrive.
Yeah.
I totally agree, and I love that you're having an event not only to be able to showcase these talented musicians and artists, but also an opportunity for other musicians and artists to interact,
Yes.
network,
Yep.
bring everybody together to support each other, and that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. It really does take an army to bring it all together. And when musicians are supporting each other, when we're supporting them, and people come out and buy a ticket, it sounds so simple, but yet it really is simple. Come out and support these artists. They are all a small business.
Yes, yes.
They're
It's true.
all a business.
Yeah.
It's true.
Everybody's trying to make
Yeah.
it. Everybody's trying to support themselves, their families, their loved ones. And how do they do that? They have shows like this. And you get people like us who put them together
Right.
and really, really are hoping that, it is supported by the community. We know that the Queen has been really good about supporting this
Yeah.
sort of endeavor. So
Right.
we're excited about that and doing more events like this.
Because we used to have these conversations in my basement.
Oh, yeah.
You remember
Yeah.
in the basement
Yes,
of
I
the
do.
house?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
You know.
and back then, my message right now for anyone that's watching is you have to start somewhere.
Yes.
And it didn't take overnight for us to be an overnight success. Like Gayle put in the work. I put in the work. The other people behind the scenes at the Queen, Brianna has put in the work. Like these are people that when there was nothing, saw something.
Yep.
And made it and put it all in, went all in, and just say, look, we have to work together to get this done. And that probably is an artist full time or is an artist on the side but still has great music and come out and sell their merch so they can make a living and they keep their thing alive. It's been amazing to just watch.
Thank you. You know, it's a journey. It's a journey. Yes. And there's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of, you start something and it doesn't work, so you kind of reevaluate and you go another direction, and you try that. And it's a journey. It's not easy. This is not for the faint of heart, as Natalie will tell you as well. But we are committed to this creative economy. We are committed to having Wilmington have this great identity for entertainment, original music, fine dining, bad dining, any dining, and just really be someplace special. And we really do think that doing events like this is the way to make that happen.
Agreed.
Right.
All right.
And I
thank you for your support.
No, thank you.
And I do love that you are so driven. And even from what Ivan said earlier, you're so driven. You're not giving up. You want to continue to give back. And I love that you're doing that in the music world, in the performing arts world, in the, as you said, creative economy.
Thank you.
So, Gayle, Natalie, is there anything else that we haven't touched on you want to mention, because we're starting to wrap up? Reiterate the information about the event again. How about that?
Right to your camera.
Right.
Fun. Yep.
All right. So you can get your tickets at gablemusicventures.com or on the Queen's website. $35 for GA, $70 for VIP. You're going to see 11 great bands on 2 stages, and you're going to see all sorts of kinds of rock. That's the one thing we didn't mention. All sorts of kinds of rock, not just one. So yeah, we really hope to see you out there.
February 18th.
All right, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much, and good luck at the evnt.
Good luck. I'm not going to wish them luck. Don't wish them luck.
Break a leg.
Yeah, it's a break a leg. Don't do what you do. Do what you do. Oh, the heck with it. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. And I'm telling you, I can't wait to hear this next group. I can't. I'm waiting right now. Hurry up. Get the commercial over. Hurry up.
Turn up the volume. Country recording artist Jovon Newman is up next.
As soon as I got here, I just felt the warm embrace of the community, man. Like, what y'all got going on is wonderful. And no wonder y'all called the work group, because y'all putting that work in. For real, seriously, y'all getting the work done.
We are committed to creating the best Riverside we can with the community, for the community.
Still searching for cheap gas prices? Dump the pump and ride DART. You can DART to your destination for only $4 all day. Let DART do the driving while you enjoy our free Wi-Fi available on all buses statewide. While scrolling through your favorite apps, don't forget to download DART's free transit app for real-time bus information and enjoy the convenience of contactless fare payment through DART Pass. So what are you waiting for? Dump the pump and try transit. Visit dartfirststate.com or call 1-800-652-DART.
A new beginning, a second chance. Call it what you want, but this is what never giving up looks like. This is what finding someone who believes in you looks like. I thought Goodwill was just a store until a friend told me about Train to Gain through Goodwill's Job Resource Center. After 5 years away, I had a lot of self-doubt and fear about my future. But Goodwill had my back, and today, I love where I work. They matched me with an employer who believes in second chances, and now I have a new start thanks to Goodwill.
To learn more about Goodwill's career development opportunities, call today.
Looking to jumpstart your teaching career in Delaware? And make up to $50,000 with full benefits? Then look no further than Kingswood Early Learning Academy, where you can make a difference and earn the salary you deserve.
Back, everyone. I mean, Gayle, Natalie, Wilmo, Rock, Circus, amazing. So, all right, but we're not through yet. We're not done, because this is just a full show of showcasing performing arts music. I love this.
Oh my gosh.
Love this. I really do. But welcome back, everyone. We have the band called 13 South. We have Jovon Newman, Dan Hamilton, and Yuan Alexander. Welcome, gentlemen. How are you?
Thank you. Well, great.
I'm so glad we're here. All right, so.
First of all, I want to say, I can't wait till I go to the Grammys and see them there, all right? Okay? That's all I want to say.
Speaking it into existence. That's what I'm talking about. I love that. I love that. I love that. But Ivan, I know that I had an opportunity to speak with 13 South a little bit before the show had started, and I was able to get a little background. I was really excited. I actually know one of the band members very well. I know his wife so well in the pageant world.
Jesus, how don't you know?
I know, but anyway, I'll touch on that. But let's take this opportunity to really appreciate the performing arts, the music that we have here in Wilmington.
Oh, it's insane.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And thanks to people like Gayle, who she's able to give a platform for all these musicians, these artists to really showcase their talent. Shout out to Gayle Dillman. We adore her.
Why don't we just kill the interview and just let them rock out? I mean, I'm here for that. That's what I'm here for.
No. We have. I feel like we still have to get to know them a little bit.
Let's get to know them and go to the music.
Well, anyway, all right. So, welcome, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us here. Good morning, Wilmington. I know a little bit that everyone, they came from far, by the way.
13 South, I get it.
So, real quick, Dan's wife is a beauty queen.
Okay, all right.
Mrs. Delaware.
Oh,
yeah. Former Mrs. Delaware. That's the connection.
Right.
But I had to get that out there. I even need to know that, right? Shout out to you. Shout out to your wife. All right, so. Gentlemen, let's talk about it. 13 South. So why don't we just kind of go down the line, introduce yourself, and go for it.
So my name is Jovon Newman. I'm the lead singer of 13 South, and this is what we put this together because of just for the love of music. We all came together for the love of music, and I reached out to Danny. I slid in his DMs on IG. I was like, hey man, I love what you're doing. He's a producer as well. He's modest, and we just started working. The rest was history.
Right. How did you come up with the name 13 South?
How did we come up with the name 13 South?
So we actually met the first place that we all came together. So I knew Jovon because we played at the same church. And so when we connected, I reached out to him. I was like, how do you feel about playing for artists or whatever? And he's like, yeah, of course I'm down. Like, because we had already done our music together and played together, and so we're like, now we have the opportunity to have a lead singer.
Oh, nice. So you just
it was just fit.
The puzzle, the puzzle.
Yeah, it was there.
What instrument do you play?
So I play lead guitar.
Oh shoot, man.
Yeah.
You're the guy. I mean, okay.
He does more than play. Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. And there's two more. Let's touch on two more other members of the band.
Yep. Actually, our drummer is actually his brother.
Okay.
They
and
look
a
like
doctor.
And a doctor too.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
makes us look bad.
Right. Just in case someone pass out in the crowd.
That's it. Yeah.
I'll be right back. All these sticks. All right. Go. Okay. So your style of music, what would you call it? What would you explain it to me?
I would call it country. I call it cross country.
Okay.
It's a little bit of everything. So I originally was in the R&B background and a little bit of pop and a little bit of gospel. So when you put that all together, we just call it cross country.
Cross country.
That's probably the best way to put it.
Interesting. Because
I know that's already coined. I know somebody else is using that.
The sound is different.
That's the best way you can explain it.
Do you see a lot of artists like you said, the sound of country, used to be just like an old school sound, one lane.
Yeah.
Do you see that evolving?
Big time.
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, and I'm starting to see a lot of more black people involved in this modern day country.
Yeah.
Okay, and it sounds good. Don't get it twisted. It all sounds good. I like country. I do. But it's just I'm noticing a difference in the sound of everything, so it's evolving.
And you have an appreciation for that.
Yeah, most definitely.
I love that. I love that. So let's talk a little bit about your biggest country inspiration. How about that?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna start with Jovon.
Yeah.
Jovon.
He's our country guy.
So,
Yeah.
being a guitar player, my biggest influence is Brad Paisley. His musicianship is not just country though. He's got the jazz in there. He's got everything. So as a musician, you don't want to limit yourself to one genre,
right?
Because you put your creativity in a box,
right?
So it's good to see those other influences dive into genres that you would say, "Oh, I wasn't expecting that."
Right.
Understood.
Oh, I love that. I love that. All right, Dan.
So I actually grew up listening to a lot of different genres of music, and so I have a lot of influence. When I started listening to country, I like the storytelling, so that's why I try to find different artists who really can communicate that. And I know some of the bigger artists now who I think do that masterfully is like Morgan Wallen or Hardy, because when you listen to their stories, it's just like you feel like you're there. It's more than just one-dimensional hearing. It's like it gets all your senses involved, and it's wild. And I know Jovon and we do a lot of the writing. So for me, writing is a big part, and I think country just encapsulates that so well with their music, and so that's what really drew me to it. Mostly it was the songwriting, the storytelling behind it.
Okay.
All right,
And
Jovon,
just
for
to
you.
piggyback off what he said, it's definitely the storytelling behind it. It just paints a beautiful picture. For me, I would say some of my influences, and I'm coming from a different angle. Like you said, country music has the persona that maybe it's not for people of color.
Right.
And so when I started listening to it, I was listening to more like the Charlie Prides, Jimmy Allens, the Brelands, and it kind of just showed me like, hey, and it was for everyone. You know, it's a beautiful, beautiful, like not only genre, but the culture, everything. I just love everything about it.
And people love your music. You know, like I was telling when we was opening up, it's like we said we was gonna have you on the show, and people were sharing the post like crazy. People were in my inbox like, like, oh my God, it's a big deal. I'm like, yeah, I know. At what moment did you know, like, this is it, where we arrived?
See what happened was. Can I tell them the TikTok story?
Yeah, you got to.
What happened with TikTok was, my wife made a bet with me. She was like, hey, I want you to do a country cover. I picked the song, I picked the artist, you just do it. If it goes viral, you don't have to pick the kids up from school for 2 weeks. I'm like, say
little
say
competition.
less.
Right.
I ended up, we ended up choosing Brett Young's, in case you didn't know.
Okay.
I ended up remixing it, meaning like I just wrote my own verse.
Right.
I sang it, and it ended up hitting 1.5 million views on TikTok.
Nice.
Wow.
And I won the bet.
Right.
And, it ended up getting back to the newspaper, so Delaware News Journal and everything. It got shared around throughout, the state, and even Brett Young himself saw it, and he commented on it and thought it was a good job. So
nice.
At that point, and then after meeting up with these guys, I was like, hey man, this is it. Like, this is it. And then it's been a wild ride since then. We formed like last year, and we've already opened for Lanco here at the Queen. We opened for Jimmy Charles, Jesse Rubin, Sam Grow, and the list goes on and on. So it's just pretty cool.
That's so awesome.
All right, look, enough of this. All right. Look, they came to play. All right, so let's take a break real quick. We have a short Black History piece coming up with the Roots Crew's own Dice Roll, who was here at the DETV studio. So we're gonna play that, and we come back. We're gonna hear Jovon Newman from 13 South. That cool?
Sounds good.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back. Check this message out from Dice Roll from the Roots Crew.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? My name is Dice Raw, member of the legendary Roots Crew. Today, I want to talk to y'all about African American history, but I want to talk about it from the music perspective, especially hip hop. Talking about going back to 1977, the origins of Sugar Hill Records, one of the first labels that ever put out music. Talking about the parks, with DJ Kool Herc plugging the lamp posts and the DJ equipment to get, into the light so that they could get the sound going. I mean, that's hip hop, started right in the streets. But even though hip hop started in the streets, it doesn't have to stay in the streets. And the one thing I did notice over the history of hip hop, going from the Fat Boys to Run DMC to LL Cool J, even to new artists like, Lil Wayne, Lil Durk, hip hop has increasingly gotten more violent, and it's gotten more aggressive, with each other, the beef, all that stuff. And that's not the origins of it. The origins of hip hop is fun, dancing, partying, and that's something that I think we should always keep focused and level the playing field. We can't have one narrative over-dominating our African-American artistic expression. And for one main important reason is because hip-hop is the #1 wealth generator of all time for African-Americans. There's no other industry where they've created multiple 100 millionaires, multi-millionaires, even billionaires. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about something like that, it's very important for us to preserve the culture, and that's why I love working here with DETV during Black History Month, because they understand the importance of African American expression on a wide base, and not just kind of perpetuating the same narratives that you see on TV daily, which is gun violence, criminality, and criminal culture, because African Americans, we so much more. So without any further ado, Young, Gifted, and Black, let's talk Kendrick. Young, Gifted, and Black, let's talk Jimi Hendrix. Black intelligence and excellence, okay, let's talk Russell. Jigga Man, Sean P. Diddy Combs Hustle. A gift from God to every brother in the struggle. They make it hard to bubble when we raised in the jungle. Mama rode the bus to work every day and struggle. My brother mixed coke with baking soda, made it double in the kitchen. Real definition, stirring up trouble. 12 years old on the block, serving them jumbles. All I felt was the pain. All I seen was the rain. And I just want to know where the sun goes. When it shines, why it's never shining on minds. The spotlight, seeming's always shining on crimes. It's shining on beef when you read the headlines. No peace amongst brothers, and it's no peace of mind. Peace was like, what's up? Then we left peace behind. And now we kill anybody who takes a piece of mind. The sins of the son fall on the father. I'm guilty of it too, but I ain't trying to fall farther away from the soul, away from the goals and the cold, set by artists like Nina Simone, calling, echoing from the halls of James Baldwin and Lorraine. Forget drinking champagne, making it rain. Forget them people trying to jerk you for your change. Forget them brothers that ain't trying to make a change. You want to make a change or put on more change? You tell me. I know heaven cost and hell's free. Is earth purgatory for the black man? Guess we'll see when a poor excuse for a cop aims and shoots me in the back because I'm young, gifted, and black, and that's a fact. Yeah, Dice Raw, Legendary Roots, DETV.
How did DETV start and how did you get here?
DETV started approximately 10 years ago in the basement of my home. I had an idea to show people of color doing great things, but what happened was I got to the point that I said, I'm gonna just show people all together doing great things. The motto and the moral was to bring people together instead of using media to rip people apart. And doing that, you know, I just did a lot of hard work, a lot of free stuff, a lot of things of just showing people being themselves. I figured that media, and I saw that media wasn't doing that, so I just decided to give it a shot, not knowing that it would bring me to where I am today. I had a great journey doing it. Met some amazing people, did some amazing things, worked on some amazing projects, you know, and with just a lot of hard work and a bunch of sacrifice, I'm here today. I done worked on everyone's campaign in the state of Delaware, and now, you know, I'm just doing what I do and doing it with friends. My biggest accomplishment right now would have to be this, hands down, without a doubt. We want to make sure that we inform the community wholeheartedly. So again, they can have all the information that they need. For more information, you can find us at detvch.com. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook under DETV. Be sure to check us out. Tell me what you think. I'm trying to tell you, it's that time.
I'm so excited for this. We are so lucky here at Good Morning Wilmington, here on the plaza. Ivan?
I'm Jovon Newman from 13 South.
Jovon.
Jovon, rewind that. Let's do that over. Jovon Newman from 13 South.
You ain't gotta get dialed up just to dial me up. I'll take you either way. And when you're singing off key when I'm driving my truck, so what? It's okay, it's okay. 'Cause all I need in this life we in is you and me to the very end. Without you, my life's a sin. So girl, let's go get it in. I'm trying to hit the back road, puffing out black smoke, lift it up, blowing stop signs for you. I'm trying to hit the street up, rolling with your feet up, free love, shoot 'em bullets at the moon, to where you wanna go, 'cause we can take it slow. Listen, you're the one I finna spend my life with, my certified, my ride or die certified. Yeah, yeah. So hit me up If you want me, baby, you know I'm waiting for you. You know I can't get enough. You know I'm ready. Girl, I'm finna come through. I'm trying to hit the back road. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to rip the street up, rolling with your feet up, free love, shooting bullets at the moon, to where you wanna go, 'cause we can take it slow, all night. You're the one I'm finna spend my life with, my certified, my ride or die chick. I'm talking back roads, black smoke, blowing stop signs with you. Street up, with your feet up. I'm trying to hit the back road, puffing out black smoke, lifted up, blowing stop signs with you. I'm trying to hit the street up, rolling with your feet up, free love, shooting bullets at the moon, to where you wanna go, 'cause we can take it slow, all night. You're the one I'm finna spend my life with, my certified, my ride or die, certified, you're certified. You're certified, ride or die chick. Certified, you're certified. Certified, ride or die chick.
All right, man. Congrats, man. That sounds amazing, man.
Amazing, Jovon. Thank you so much.
Hold on.
Oh, yes.
Before we go,
I love this. Here we go.
This is how we do live on TV. Right? Because we can do that. All right? Yo, ride or die chick, right? In a country song? Genius.
Do a little bit of mix of everything.
Oh, man, I love it. But, guys, thank you so much for coming. Where can people, let me give you this mic. Where can people hear more, find more about you?
Yeah, definitely. So you can follow us on Jovon Newman Music. If you look up on Spotify, iTunes, the whole nine, you'll find all our original music. But we're also working on a new project right now, and we'll be dropping that
probably first quarter.
First quarter, so keep a lookout for that.
Excellent. We're very excited. And I just followed you on Instagram.
Hey,
so go to Instagram, follow Jovon Newman, the band, 13 South, all their individual Instagram accounts. We are so excited you joined us here. Thank you, guys. I know you came from so far away. So thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us here at Good Morning Wilmington. And don't be strangers.
And keep us posted on what great stuff that you guys got going on. We'd love to promote and get you in for another concert. All right. Yo, this is your man, Big Ivy, talking to tell Mr. DETV with my lovely co-host,
Vincenza. And thank you, everyone, for joining us here on this beautiful Monday morning. But thank you to everyone that did tune in. Thank you to our sponsors. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, contact this guy right here. If you want to join us on DETV, contact this guy right here. And thank you guys again. Thank you to our guests, Gayle Dillman, Natalie for Wilmo Rock Circus, 13 South, Jovon Newman. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day. And remember, love conquers everything. Talk to you soon. See you next week.